Hey Coyote Nation, Blake Grundy here with the Coyote Football Network. I'm joined by JoJo Smith. Hey listen, our pregame interviews are brought to you by Bruce Norwood, Texas Commercial and Land. If you've got real estate needs, you're looking to move in here, whether it's business or personal, contact Bruce Norwood. He's an amazing guy and he'll take care of you. Listen, JoJo, you're facing a familiar opponent this week. You guys played Lovejoy twice last season. You play him again today. At this point, there's almost no secrets between these two teams, right? So kind of what is that like going up against an opponent, and what do you guys have to do to come out with a victory tonight?
I'm really looking forward to it, and the whole team is too. I mean, it's more of a vengeance game, and we're coming in there knowing what to expect. You know, film, we got to look for deeper details, you know, study more. But yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
No, I mean, I think it's going to be awesome, right? Yeah. Like, so you talk about it. When an opponent is familiar, you have to dig deeper for the details. I think one of the biggest details that's different is this defense is not the same as the ones that played Lovejoy last year, right? Some similar faces, but you guys are more experienced. You're flying around more. What has that development been like for the defense, and how have you guys been working as a unit to improve overall from where you were at this point last year?
We've been trying to gel as a defense a lot more. Last night we have this deal called Donuts and Defense, or we changed it to Donuts and Dogs, where all the defensive players come over and we talk about game plan, leadership, you know, our next opponent, which is Lovejoy, obviously this week, and we just kind of gel and talk about what we need to do as a team to win.
Well, you've been personally now, JoJo, you've been flying around the field. You've got something close to 20 tackles on the season, if I'm not mistaken, with two or three interceptions, a fumble, 2 interceptions, a fumble recovery, a forced fumble, a defensive touchdown. You've kind of been everywhere. Talk to me about your mentality on the defense as kind of a punisher, enforcer, and what allows you to deliver those hard hits.
I will be wherever the ball is, and you know, Coach Sevier always says solve problems with violence. So that's what I like to do. You know, especially this game, it's going to be a lot of violence is what's going to be the difference between winning and losing this week.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to watching you guys tonight against Lovejoy. Good luck, JoJo. And until then, go Coyotes. Coyote Nation, I am joined by the one, the only Mr. Tsunami, Ryan Tsutsumi. Hey, listen, as a reminder, as always, our pre- and post-game interviews are brought to you by Bruce Norwood, Texas Commercial and Land. Hit him up if you're looking for some real estate needs. But Ryan, you're in your second year on the defensive side of the ball. Last year was kind of new. This year, you're kind of entrenched. You know the schemes. You know the defense. You've been flying around a lot different this year. What was your offseason like coming back from a shoulder injury and just mentally getting ready to kind of be a leader on this defense?
My offseason was just really like getting stronger, making sure my shoulder wasn't going to fall apart again, and just trying to relearn the defense and make sure I knew everything up in the head.
I love it. Listen, you play a position at Joker, right? Joker linebacker. We were kind of talking off camera. It's strong side linebacker for kind of layman terms for people like me. And so your job is to kind of sit on that strong side of the ball. Talk to me about the process and what it takes to be able to read some of these, especially in our first couple of weeks. We've had a lot of counter play action, different type of plays, motions going on. What kind of trouble does that present to a defense?
We really just got to hold and just make sure that the ball's not coming back towards you. We always just read run first and then get to pass late at linebackers, and we just got to make sure run's going away. If it comes towards us, then we just got to go punish it.
Go punish it. I love it. You have not been afraid to take some blocks on. Listen, like you said, you've bulked up. You've gotten stronger in the offseason. What's a pregame meal look like for the Tsunami?
Really anything. What my mom makes most of the time.
Do you have a favorite that she makes? You're like, hey, Mom, would you make this for me?
Not really. I just eat whatever.
There you go. Eat whatever. Get those calories up. Well, hey, Ryan, good luck tonight against Lovejoy. We can't wait to see you flying around on the field. All right, I'm joined by our offensive lineman, Peyton Miller, Mr. 30-plus offers himself. Hey, just a reminder, we're brought to you by Bruce Norwood. Listen, if you haven't gotten the chance to meet him and talk to him about your real estate needs, hit him up, Texas Commercial and Land. He will do wonders for you. Peyton, offensive line is a different beast, right? We talk about skill position players get hit every once in a while. You guys get a hit every single snap. So what's the mindset that allows you to go and do that and deliver the punishment every single play?
Just physicality, and you have to have mental toughness to play offensive line. It's not an easy position to play at, like, by all means. Like, you can't just want to hit half the time or want to hit on every once in a while, every play. Like, you got to be able to go every single play, every single snap. You got to be able to hit and do your job correctly, and just physicality is a lot with that. And a lot of people think, offensive linemen are dumb, big dumb guys, big fat dumb guys. Like, you actually have to think, and you have to be smart to play the position of offensive line, and you have to have that physicality to, blow people off the ball and just get them moved and have the plays open up and actually be successful.
Well, so you made a pretty big position adjustment this year. You went from left tackle your freshman and sophomore year to now you've been at center. Talk to me about the differences in those two positions and kind of the adjustments you've had to make to your game to make that happen.
Yeah, for sure. This offseason, Coach Rick came to me saying, we want you to play center this year. And, I was like, all right, whatever it takes to win, you know what I mean? And so that was a big thing, and just the adjustment of calling all the shots as the center, and calling out the protection, doing the snap count, getting everything going, leading the offensive line as a whole. And from left tackle, Dylan Jeffers, he really showed us what a leader can be at center. So I just took after him in that role, and just being able to have him as a leader those last couple of years really helped me bring up these guys and help lead them, since we have a new younger O-line. So it's just been good. The position change, it wasn't too crazy. I caught a hold of it pretty quickly. So it's just been a great change for me, and it's brought a lot of successful stuff out of our team.
Well, I love it. It's been fun watching you pull from the center position on a couple of run plays this season. It's like, Peyton Miller's out in front.
Yeah.
There's going to be a hole there. Hey, listen, Marcos Rivera tossed some accusations your way a couple of weeks ago, and I want to give you a chance to respond. He said you are both the silliest offensive lineman on the team, and you're the offensive lineman that's constantly eating. Anything to respond to say to that, or anything about these accusations?
Oh, man, I'm definitely the silliest. I mean, the dancer of the O-line is Colton Tucker. He will dance no matter what. I mean, like y'all saw in that rain delay, he was in that group dancing the whole time. And definitely, I probably do eat probably the most out of anybody. I'm always got a snack in my hand. I'm scavenging for snacks all the time. So, but Marcos is definitely right about that one. So, it's a good group, and we love to be around each other and love to joke with each other. So it's just that culture.
I love it. So if Coach Cantrell is missing some stinky eggs that he got accused of last year, we know that you may have been scavenging for a snack. Hey, this is Peyton Miller. We are excited to watch you against Lovejoy tonight. Good luck, and go get him, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, I'm joined by Ziondre Williams, our starting quarterback, 3-year starter at quarterback. Zy, I'm going to start you off with a heavy hitter. This may have been fed to me, but we're going to start off with it. So our first question that's coming from the Bruce Norwood Texas Commercial and Land pregame interview is this. You've only had 5 losses in your entire career.
Yes.
That's pretty phenomenal.
Yes.
2 of them have come at the hands of Lovejoy.
Yeah.
You don't get a lot of chances as a starting quarterback in the state of Texas to get a third opportunity at somebody. So what does this mean for you tonight to have that third opportunity, that third shot at Lovejoy?
Everything we do all week is we practice hard. We came out there and we studied the defense. Our defense studied their offense. We don't want to lose to them 3 times in a row. So we took this week real serious, and I think we've worked hard enough to go out there and show them that we're not losing again. So, they haven't seen a lot of what we have, and I'm happy. They think we just we're some bums, and I don't know why they're sleeping on us like that. But yeah, we got a lot of talent, a lot of more chemistry this year, and I think we can take them down this year.
Listen, I think a lot of people look at you and they see your athleticism, right? And obviously you can book it. And we've talked about this before, man. You can hit 21 miles per hour on the catapult, measuring system. You can do all of that stuff, right? But man, you're also willing to dissect the defense with your arm, with your eyes, with your mind. What has that growth been like for you to get to the point where you feel like you have full command of everything that's going on the field?
They say I only can run, but I led the district. I think I was second last year in the district in passing yards overall. All those other schools that said I only run the ball, but it's always pass first, run second. As quarterback, you got to read the field, so it's always pass first, unless it's a run. But always pass first. Then you extend the play and use your legs, and that's what I'm good at. So that's what we're gonna do today.
There you go. Hey, a great start to the season, 2-0, but now the games really ramp up, right? District play. What do you hope out of our fans? Let's kind of change it. You get to talk to the fans. What do you hope out of our fans on our side of the stadium tonight?
Do we get to use those horns this week?
No vuvuzelas. They're in no fun zone. I'll say it. I said it on camera on Wednesday. No fun zone, but that doesn't mean they can't be loud, right? You don't just have to have horns to be loud.
Yeah, I mean that's just gonna tell them that since they took those little blow things away, that they gotta use their voice and be even more into the game. So I think it's gonna be a loud game. You know, if Lovejoy on the other side has them, I think we could pull them out too. But if they don't, then I guess we're just gonna go noise for noise from the mouth, and I think we're gonna win that one too.
Well, I love it. Our starting quarterback, Zy Williams, amped up, ready for the game. Coyote fans, get there, be loud, be proud. Zy, good luck tonight against Lovejoy. Can't wait to see you do your thing.
Okay.
Hey, Coyote Nation, welcome into our pregame interviews. I'm with our head coach and athletic director, Seth Parr. Just a reminder, we're presented for our pre- and post-game interviews this year by Bruce Norwood, Texas Commercial and Land. Any real estate needs, hit him up. Coach, this is a big game tonight, right? District is starting, so these games, not that they don't matter pre-district, but these games really matter now. These are for playoff seeding and to get to that point. And so we open against a big opponent, Lovejoy. We're familiar with them. What are you hoping to see out of our guys tonight?
You always want to see improvement from week 1, week 2, regardless if it's pre-district or district. We gotta get better. And I think last week was kind of the week before was a bad taste in our mouth just because we didn't perform well offensively, but defensively I thought we did really well, and so did special teams. But we got to improve on the offensive side in order to be a complete team. So we're looking forward to going out tonight and seeing those improvements.
So what some of the keys we've talked about all season long: focus, right, determination, drive. Those are things that the other team can't affect. How have you seen that grow so far in some of those areas from this team as we've gone through the first 2 games and had a bye week now?
It's just part of our culture where, that's where the culture, everybody always asks, how do you win? Is it your culture? Well, no, culture is just a byproduct of what we do to win, right? So the players win the games and all their effort, they win the games, but knowing how to practice, knowing what is expected, knowing how to do it and do it the way we like to do it, that becomes your culture. But you're not going to be able to tell people, or it's just got to be something that you do and taught within the team. And these guys got it. They know what to do. They know how to win. Sometimes we got to redirect them, but most part, we're wanting them to start doing it themselves, but they're really good at it.
Well, I love it. Hey, it's our first away game of the season. We're up here kind of an hour earlier for your team meetings in the mornings, things like that. How do away games kind of change the pattern of y'all's game days on Fridays?
You got to load a lot more stuff into a trailer, but really doesn't. Moves it up an hour. We leave an hour earlier. Then we do the same things. It's actually refreshing, so I don't have to worry about the Star Spangled Banner, all the pre-activities that's going on. So we'll let them handle that part.
Well, Coach Parr, we always give you this opportunity. Any final thoughts before we let you go here on game day?
No, be there, show your support, be loud, and bring the fan base.
Well, there you go. Let's show up, Coyote Nation. Let's get ready to rock Lovejoy tonight and cheer on our boys. Coach, thanks for a few minutes this morning.
No problem. Thank you.